First off, the number one biggest reason why the black communities are failing, guys, is it's simple, okay? Black kids are not raised in dual family households. They're not. They're usually raised by their mama. Mama! That's like the black community's favorite word. Mama! Because that's all they know. These black kids don't be having no dads. They don't got nothing. The black community does not think about anything long term. No. They don't think about nothing long term. They don't think about marriage. They don't think about lineage. Then they got the nerve to talk about crap like generational wealth. Generational who? Because last time I checked, the majority of us are practically poor. Yeah, I said it. The majority of us are practically poor. And don't let those statistics fool you. They're incorrect. Saying that most black people are middle class, upper middle class. Blasphemy. It's not true. Guys, the reason for this is because blacks do not think about lineage. When was the last time you heard a black person talking about, oh yeah, I need to start a lineage, a bloodline? No, that doesn't exist. The bloodline in almost every single black household gets severed the moment a child is born. Why? Because now the father is gone. Okay? And I don't say this to say that black guys are just leaving their kids. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because it isn't a man's nature to want to be there for their kids and see them grow up and flourish and prosper. Huh? But in the black community, that does not exist. Because dual parental households does not exist. It's like taboo. It's almost like most black women cannot have a man in their household. They just can't. Most black women cannot have a strong masculine male frame in their household. Why? Because they're not used to it. Why? Because they were not brought up in those conditions. Black people are used to having no male figures. There's no male leadership in the black community. Most black people are used to having no male leadership. And I'm talking about African Americans, guys. I'm not talking about Caribbeans. I'm not talking about Africans. I'm talking about African Americans, the black community. Male presence is not a real thing in the black community. When people say, "Oh, Father's Day doesn't exist in the black community," yeah. Father's Day does not exist in the black community because there are no fathers. And it's not because black guys just want to leave. It's because the mothers do not see a need to have a father in the house. They don't. Why? Because most of them are poor. So if there's a man in the house, oh, no food stamps? No welfare? No child support? Bro, you tell the average African American woman that has kids that she ain't getting child support, bro, she'll about die. She'll die. She'll drop dead right on the spot. Right on the spot. And I'm not saying this to sound mean or to sound pessimistic. No. Guys, at some point we have to be real. At some point we have to be real. This is part of the reason why the black community is crumbling. This is part of the reason why we are at the bottom of the totem pole. It's not because we're ugly. It's not because we're stupid. No, it's because we are socially ignorant. We have not caught up to what actually works in human nature. No, blame it on slavery, blame it on whatever, Jim Crow. I don't know who to blame. I just know what the actual issue is. So it needs to be corrected. Black kids are not raised in dual parental households, so they're brought up in broken households. So inadvertently, they become broken adults. Because half of them is practically unknown. When you take a child's father away, you're taking half of their own flesh away. It's disgusting. It should be something you should be ashamed of. If you raising your kids in a single parent household, if you're a single mother and you actively left the dad for no real reason, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's a shame. That's a bad thing. That's not good. Because that's selfish. You don't actually love your kids if you pulled them away from their dad. And most black guys are not just leaving their kids, right? I want to dive deeper on this. Most black guys are not leaving their kids is because the mom is so insufferable that the guy has just no choice but to leave for his own well-being, for his own peace of mind, to maintain his stability. A lot of these black chicks, bro, they're so averse towards having a strong male in the house. You can't expect them to have a strong male in the house. They didn't have no dad. Their mom didn't have no dad. Their grandmother didn't have no dad. So it's generations of broken households. It becomes the norm. It's the norm. It's normal to not have a dad here. It's normal. In fact, it's weird now if you have a dad in the household. It's weird now. That's the black community. Isn't that backwards? When there is no other race in America that presents themselves in that nature, that lives in that type of lifestyle. No. You look at all the other races, they all got they're raising their kids the right way. And I think that communities start with the kids because, guys, we're not immortal. We'll die soon. And if everything goes right, typically you will not outlive your kids. So your kids are the primary factors of how the society will end up in the future. So if you raise them up like trash, they're gonna be trash. And I'm not saying that if you were raised in a single parent household, I'm not saying that you are by default trash. No. I'm saying it doesn't help at all. It didn't help you. You would have been better off with the dad too. Trust me. Okay? And if you're a black person watching this, right, which I hope you are, then you should be able to understand that. You know? And we are so dissociated from what is actually healthy in a family dynamic in the black community to the point where we don't even see a problem with kids not having a dad. It's to the point where it's like, well, what's the big deal? People are like, well, what's the big deal? Like, yeah, I don't need no, these black women are like, I don't need no man. I take care of kids by myself. Like, not only are you a horrible person, but you are also a horrible mother. Ain't no way you could be a good mother raising kids by yourself. Ain't no way. You're trying to play dad and mom too, so you're taking away from your motherly duties to basically be a dad too for these kids. That's why a lot of these black boys grow up angry at the world, angry at their own reflection, killing each other in the streets. I hope I don't get flagged for saying that K word. But guys, we got to be real. See, this is the reason why I got shadow banned on my other channel, because we're just too real. Like, are y'all hearing me? Am I talking to myself? Like, is this resonating? If this is resonating, guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Drop a comment down for your boy if you're new to this, yo. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. They want to feel like, oh, it's not empowerment. Feminism did this. See, the funny thing is, black women hopped onto feminism, but not knowing the detriment that it'll actually do to society. Feminism was actually started by white women, and that's fine. They had their own particular reasons for that, okay? But black women kind of went overboard with it. Even the white ladies are like, ooh, Sharkeisha tripping. Even the white ladies like, shit, Quanisha is doing too much. She need to go back to her baby daddy. We ain't say do all that. We did not, Quanisha, we did not say leave your baby daddy. We just wanted more rights. That's what the white girls are saying. So it gets to the point where we need to be real. And if this channel gets shadow banned, which I highly doubt, because now I'm going to move a little bit different on this channel, but the message will still apply. It will still apply. I guarantee you that one. Guys, we're on a real crusade, man. We are debunking this stuff. We are debunking what the hell is going on in our communities, because it's absolute garbage. And I guarantee you that one. Anyways, guys, that's all I'm going to say for this particular video. Again, if you are new to this, if you're new to me, my name is Nico Fleeks. And you will be seeing a whole lot more of me. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down for your boy. I'm excited to see what y'all got to say. Catch y'all later. Oosh!